Commercial Flight 1 class. I'm Carson Gilreath, and this is my, flight plan for Kilo Charlie Yankee Sierra to Kilo Romeo Alpha Papa. So to get into details, first we have the trip. And as we know, this is about going to the Wyoming area to the South Dakota area, so it's going to be pretty mountainous, and we just have to keep that in mind while we're flying. So this is a 190 nautical mile, night flight, and visual flight rules, VFR conditions. So first, we're going to try and depart around 9 p.m., which is about 30 minutes after sunset for the scenario rules. And then, of course, we're going to have east is odd for altitude. And so that's why we chose 9,500. Then it's east is odd plus 500. And then next we have we're flying the 172 Sierra, which is actually exactly my situation. And it's the same exact plane. And we'll have plenty of fuel for a roughly 2-hour flight. And we'll meet the plus 45-minute night reserves that are required for VFR night operations. And for the trip, I really just want to put a significance on the altitude because, like I stated, we're going from Wyoming to South Dakota, and so watching those mountains when you enter the South Dakota area especially is a definite necessity because they're about 7,000 feet tall roughly. So next we have the piloted aircraft, which overall I can say are really good to go in this specific scenario. But to get into detail, we have a commercial pilot with 380 hours and 125 hours of cross-country time. That is plenty to get it down, absolutely. And since they're current and proficient at everything in that specific aircraft with the G1000 in it and that 172 Sierra, it'll be completely fine. And of course, we have the illness, medication, stress, alcohol, fatigue, emotion, the ABSAFE acronym that we have to follow. But again, like the scenario stated, has had a fresh oil change in it and everything. All the this is up to date. Everything is good to go. So we really don't have to worry about the pilot or the aircraft in the situation. Everything's good. So now to go to the environment, we got the capital V in there. The weather at both airports is really good. However, in the terminal aerodrome forecast, there appears to be light thunderstorms in the area, but that is after our flight. Yes, we still have to watch it because, of course, we know immense winds come before a storm. The whole kind of attitude of the air changes in a way, and so we definitely need to watch and keep an eye on that. But so far we are safe. And then in the scenario, we also have the waning crescent in there. And I actually really like how this was in the scenario because a lot of people, including myself, don't think of the moon having an effect, but on a full moon night, it almost looks day sometimes. Not actually, but it gets very bright. And so we have external pressures next. This is, I feel like, the most underrated in the page checklist. We have a bucket list for my friend and I in this situation, and we really want to get there, but it is important to just put your foot down in these situations, of course. And then overall, we really have a good flight. The only thing that can get in our way is we have to keep an eye on the weather because anything with thunderstorms or convective activity in the future can sneak up on you, especially in the south. But I know this is not south. But everything seems fine as long as we keep on the external pressures and we don't go full macho or anything or macho at all. But yeah, that's it. And thank you for joining me here. And yeah, that's it.